Hey folks, it's Rod with Pow Group. Welcome back on The Pursuit of Wealth, your home for MJ stocks, crypto assets, news, and interviews. Also home to the best MJ community. Happy Friday. It is Friday, November 24th. Hope you're doing awesome. And I hope you have a great long weekend ahead for those that are celebrating U.S. Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. In this video, we're going to be discussing the stock Tilray Brands, getting a lot of requests to do an update on that. So we're going to do just that. We'll take a look at the chart. We'll take a look at the technicals and what to expect in terms of price action in the days, weeks, months ahead. I'll give my thoughts and opinions, but of course, as always, it is not financial advice. It is for entertainment and informational purposes only. So we're going to be discussing, is the correction over? And I'm going to bring up a daily equilibrium and tightening range that we're looking at. And I'll give you some key support and resistance levels to be watching. Before we get to all that and more though, make sure to smash the like, help support me in the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. If you're new, you can subscribe, tick the bell, all that good stuff. And you'll be notified on any future videos or whenever I go live. And also anything in this video, like I said, you should never buy anything based on anything I say or write. Also make sure to give us a follow on X, which is formerly Twitter. The handle for that is @GroupPow. Going to be using that as my platform of choice going forward. Also, as a reminder, I'm doing a free hat giveaway. So if you go to powmerch.ca, that is where you can basically pick from all of the hats. You can go to the store, and then I'm going to be I'll probably announce the winner tomorrow. I'll come on, I'll do a live stream, and all you have to do is just go to this video. So go to the YouTube page, YouTube channel, scroll down and click on that video. So if you just refresh and go to the main channel, it's right there. Or if you click on videos, it would be right there. And then all you have to do is just drop a comment on here. You can see here there's 12 comments. So you have a pretty good chance of winning, and essentially you'll win a free hat. And if you go to powmerch.ca as well, there's 10% off your order using coupon code POWBLACK as a Black Friday sale going until Monday, November 27th. So thank you to the community. And then if you just go to accessories, click on hats, there you go. You got 1 to 2 pages full, and you can get your Team Tilray. You can get a POW hat as well, but it's completely up to you. Also, time is running out for the TradingView special. You can get the 70% off premium plan. That's what I got here a couple of days ago. It was a whole year plus a free month, so 13 months for $217 USD. Came to about $320 Canadian. Like I said, clock is ticking and time is winding down for that offer. 9 hours, 26 minutes left. And you can check the link in the description if you would like to take advantage of that deal. And it does help support the channel. And that's what I'm using right now whenever we're going over this Tilray chart here. So we'll take a look at the daily time frame. And at the moment, we have a daily equilibrium and tightening range. So we have our low, so support at 161, high of the bounce at 191. So those are our first support and resistance levels. So we have our low, high, higher low, lower high, higher low, lower high, and that's just called an equilibrium and tightening range. So as you can see here, we've got support at 161, 173, 175, and resistance 184, 188, 191. Now, if we come back down from here and we lose this support, that could be a nice short opportunity. And I know I'm going to get some people's, I'm going to ruffle a few feathers here. I'm not saying I'm shorting it, and I don't know why, people hate on the people that short something. If people are day trading and they want to short something, by all means, I have no issues with that. But do I think Tilray is going to be worth a lot more in the future than what it is now? Absolutely, right? So I'm just giving the support and resistance levels and what we could be watching. But, with regards to shorting, you could potentially see a short opportunity if we did lose 173 down to our next support. That'd be about 7% short opportunity, or you could just reload 7% cheaper. But personally, I'm not looking to day trade MJ right now or Tilray, any names really. I'm just buying and holding, dollar cost averaging, and I'm holding for the long term. I have a long term no touch. That one I'm not selling until the US legalizes at the federal level. And then I have it in another account where I'll take profits at certain levels. So for Tilray, I won't take a single profit or sell a single share until at least $10 USD. That'll be my first take profit, and then 15, 20, 25 from there, right? But I have my long-term account where I'll be holding Tilray basically indefinitely until the US legalizes at the federal level. So like I said, if we break out of this equilibrium bearish, could be a nice short opportunity. And like I said, we could brace for impact, because we could see about 7 to 8% of downside if we come back to 161 support. If on the bull side, if we break resistance there at 184, then we're going to 188, then we can potentially expect more upside. But we need to break 191, the most important resistance from here, to confirm a daily uptrend. So we have low, high, higher, low. We need the higher high, and now we're getting a lower high, a higher low, lower high. So it's just a tightening range, and we could see an EMA 12 and 26 bull cross. So I'm favoring the bulls right now but it's really going to depend on the broader market. We know that the S&P 500 is weak. We know that it could see weekly consolidation at some point in the next week or two, and it would just be healthy. It's definitely overdue, and that could be coming in the next couple of weeks. So that would be headwinds for the MJ space. But if we get any kind of catalyst, like the DEA coming back with a recommendation to Schedule 3 answer, if they approve that recommendation from HHS, that wouldn't really matter what the broader market was doing. This whole thing would just explode all on its own, right? And go against the grain. But it's all about key support there at 173 at the moment, and then the high of the bounce at 191. If we break 191, then we're in a daily uptrend from here, and then we would more than likely see an EMA 12 and 26 bull cross after that. But one thing I did want to highlight here as well, we do have a weekly bear flag. I don't think this is the most likely scenario, and we did confirm a weekly downtrend, and we did confirm the weekly bear flag, but we didn't see much follow through. So you take your fib tool from the high of the bounce to the low of the bounce, which is right here, and then you take your measured move from the high to the low, move it out to the 0.32 fib, and it says we're targeting about 117. But like I said, key support is at 161. It's actually a double bottom there on the weekly time frame. So for 2 weeks, but the previous 2 weeks, we had a double bottom right there at 161. So that's going to be key support going forward. If we lose that, then we're going to expect more downside here on this weekly downtrend. And like I said, it's a weekly bear flag confirming. So my dog's not sounding too good in the background there. Just checking on him. Oh, he looks to be okay. Must have had a hairball or something. I don't know. But just woke up from a nap. He did. So yeah, high, low, lower high, anything under that 237 area was a lower high and a potential for a weekly bear flag. And then once we lost support there at 171, we confirmed it, but we're not seeing much follow through. We have the double bottom there at 161. So that is going to be the most important support on the weekly time frame, because like I said, if we lose that, then we could still see another 25-26% of downside from here as we target 117 on the weekly bear flag. But again, I don't think that's the most likely scenario. The broader market, the rest of the sector would really have to bleed out for that to happen, in my opinion. But like I said, I think I'm favoring the bulls here on this daily equilibrium, where we're going to break out of this range, this tightening range, and equilibrium bullish. We'll see an EMA 12 and 26 bull cross, but like I said, the broader market, we're going to be keeping a close eye on the S&P 500 into next week. The low of this week is going to be crucial on SPY. If we lose that next week, then we could see a sizable pullback in the broader market, which would more than likely, add selling pressure and weakness to the MJ space, as that would be headwinds, right? So like I said, all about 191. And then in terms of the monthly time frame, we're still just looking for a monthly high or low. So this could be a nice swing opportunity as well. So again, not financial advice, but if you go from low to the high, we're looking for a higher low. We have a double bottom there on the weekly at 161, and that's our new monthly low. So if you could enter, and if you entered on that weekly double bottom, you could just set your stop below 150. And if we go back to resistance from here, that's about 110% swing trade opportunity. So that could be another trade idea for you if you wanted to enter. If you didn't get a chance to enter at that 161 double bottom, I mean, even if you entered right now, essentially you would risk 17% to make 90%, right? So decent risk to reward there. But again, it would have been perfect to get it at 161 on that double bottom, then set your stop just below 150, 144 or 139 or something like that. And it all depends on how much risk you're willing to take on. But it's all about this monthly uptrend, low, high, higher, low. We need the higher high. If we break 340, then monthly uptrend confirmed. On the weekly time frame, we're seeing a bull cross of the stochastic, which is good because usually that cross is bullish first. Then the price follows. We get above the 10-week moving average, and then we see a MACD bull cross. Same thing on the way down. Stochastic cross bearish. Then the price dropped below the 10-week moving average. Then we got the MACD. So we're gearing up we're already pretty much seeing the stochastic cross bullish, which is a leading indicator, which is great to see. Then we see the 10-week moving average. So if we can close over next week over 196, then that's 2 out of our 3, check boxes essentially that we have checked. And then we need the MACD bull cross on the weekly, and that could be a massive move coming after that. And then if we can just get back above the 50 weekly, we have some runway to 348, but if we can get over that 100 at 348, then we've got a ton of runway until about 784, which is the 200 weekly. We also had a golden cross, but didn't see that much follow through. And this could be that final shakeout before the big breakout. I think this is that last accumulation phase. Usually it's crash, retrace, accumulation, and then we see all these bullish indicators, but they don't make it that easy because, everybody knows what a golden cross is. And then, you add all this confluence, and then it's just people start to doubt themselves. And then that's when you come back down. You see a nasty pullback, right? Pretty much gave up that whole move from HHS recommendation. You get absolutely destroyed, and then people get shaken out right before the massive breakout that everybody's expecting. Like I said, DEA could come back realistically anytime now between the end of the year. I think is realistic, but I'm expecting between now and the end of Q1, and then at some point in late 2024, maybe early 2025, we get rescheduling and then removal of 280E, and there's tons of other catalysts, right? We got Ohio, we have Pennsylvania, we have Florida potentially on the ballot for 2024, we have Germany early 2024 coming online, New York starting to ramp up, MSOs entering that state, we have the MJ Act reviewal here in Canada. So like I said, there's tons of catalysts. It definitely, someone said in the comments, can't remember who it was, it definitely feels like watching paint dry, but it's the most exciting paint that I ever watched dry. And like I said, I'm super bullish on the, in the long term and in the future, especially on, Tilray and the MJ sector, but never been more bullish on Tilray. I'll be holding this super long term. And like I said, there's definitely some nice swing trade opportunities there. And that double bottom at 161 was a great opportunity to enter with a stop below 150 at the all-time low. All right, going in it there, it's Rod with Power Group. Thanks again for joining us on the Pursuit of Wealth. Make sure to comment on that video as well to potentially win a free hat. And let me know if you found this video helpful. If you did, like it, share it with your network, and we'll see you again on the next video. Have a great long weekend.